Hello, we are here back with a series of trials. So far, they have just done their morning rituals. We are starting a bit late because a bunch happened in real life that caused me to have to constantly go away. And also, there was a lot of like kind of blank spaces where we weren't talking. So, yeah, basically, they just kind of woke up. Um, right now, these two are in their rooms, Gambit and Juno. And then
Hey,
um,
hey,
Gavin's in. Oh wait, where did you go again?
I went down to eat.
Oh yeah, he went down to eat. So both um, Gambit and Gavin um, are at the bar,
Yeah, and
being served food.
once I get word back that there's nothing special I need to be doing today, then I will also head down to get some food.
All right, so you all are being served by Bobby Bobberson, getting your food. Um, and you notice a like pretty short person start coming up and like kind of like trying to get on the stool, kind of struggling a bit.
Excuse me.
How
Uh,
short are we talking? Are we talking
Here,
like
let me look up the exact height because I had one.
3 foot or like 1 foot?
Whose height are you referring to?
It's an
This
NPC.
random NPC that just walked up to us.
They're about four
Oh,
foot
so we're all sitting
six.
next to each
They're
other?
taller than
Four
I am.
foots.
They're about four
I'm
Taller
foot
than
three
both of
six.
feet tall
us.
exactly.
Uh, oh,
I
hey
just look at him
guys.
struggling to get on the stool that I got on perfectly fine.
He's still considered a medium creature. He's at that height. He's
We're 3 foot, both of us.
I have context that makes it even funnier that you guys are shorter than this person,
Okay.
which you'll find out later.
I am
Jesus
not
Christ.
shorter. I'm like 5'8".
Nice.
No, that's kind of short. I'm like 5'11".
You
My
just
guy's not
went,
like
you know what? Fuck all people under 5'11.
my. He's not like super tall by any means, but he's not like he's got some stature to him. I don't. I just didn't want to be the kind of person to be like, yeah, my guy's 6'7". He's he's like actually super tall and like buff and awesome.
So,
Yeah.
um, they're like a little cloaked figure, just kind of like crawling up onto the thing. The main issue for them of trying to get up is their cloak is in the way.
Oh my goodness, he's so cute. That's adorable.
So then, Bob then serves Dupe some food
I
and
know. I'm
is
kind
like,
of
"Here
just
you go,
looking at
Dupe."
Dupe. Sorry.
Dupe also has the sigil of a um, participant, not a guest.
Yeah. No. I look at Dupe, like my feet, 4 feet off the ground, because. And I look at Dupe, and I'm like, I say nothing, right? I just look at Dupe, and I'm like, you know what? Good on you. And then, but I don't say it out loud, but like, my nodding kind of suggests that. And then I go back to eat my food. Can I help you?
Just wanted to get the height difference.
You're right. You're right. You're right. This is perfect.
I thought it was
Trying
that
to
was good.
understand how tall
Here, you
you
know
are
what? I'll
compared
I'll
to his
just
character.
sit. I'll I'll just sit on the higher part of the stair instead of the bottom. There.
Oh, I
Now
just
I'm just
realized I'm
slightly.
standing, not sitting. There we go. All right. Anyways, so yeah, Dupe's now chilling with you guys.
I I'll I'll look over at him and I'll say like, "Hey, Dupe, was it? That's your name?
Dupe gives a small nod.
That is that like a nickname or Is that your
Dupe.
real name?
Dupe again nods.
It's a nickname, not your real name. Okay. Wha- I would say, what are you actually called? But you don't seem much for conversation.
Bob then
Start with
speaks
an
up.
A.
Mute. Dupe here is a mute.
Okay. Good to know. Do you want me to get you like a pen and paper so you can, talk to us easier? Because I actually have, I have parchment on me. If you want to just like write instead of just having to do this yes or
Yo.
no stuff.
Uh, Randomly or just suddenly, I'd like to stand up and say, "Well, this has been interesting," and then walk towards the shops.
Alright. Oh, by the way, there is a door that says participants only. Um, Gambit, do you remember what that does?
Gambit.
I think so.
Okay,
I was muted.
I'll
That's fine.
just give you the context since your character knows, and I'll let your character describe to them. But basically, that's where you go when you're ready to
Yeah.
um,
Yeah.
continue your adventure, like go into the next dungeon.
Mm.
Oh, so we're not thrown into it
No,
randomly?
unless you're taking too long.
So we get a
But-
little bit of prep time before we
Yeah.
go in there. That's nice.
Oh yeah. For context, Tarek has been here for about a month.
Okay.
Ah, I see.
Which is why I'm saying his character would know.
Can I'm gonna hand Dupe my ink bottle and my quill and one of my parchments.
All right. Dupe
Um,
just starts like drawing um, different pictures, like unicorns and goblins.
I say, hey, do you want to write down what your real name is so I can just call you by name, and unless you prefer your nickname, then that's totally fine. But I'd like to get to know you a little bit. You seem interesting to say the least.
Right. Here, let me get the name. um, Dupe writes down that they do like being called Dupe.
All right. Next question. What's how long you been here? What's sort of like your specialty and like what's going on? What do you know?
Dupe then writes down that the food's good.
All right, good to know.
And on Tuesdays, they have this fine dish called a taco.
Yep. What's
What
what
day is it?
today? Yeah, what day is it today?
Well, actually, the days of the week are different. Here, let me find the name for it.
Oh no.
It's
Memorize
still
this shit. Hold on.
there are like 9 days of the week.
Okay.
Here, let me find it.
9 days.
It's
I'm gonna write
based off of a real calendar, except with some added days.
Oh.
Actually, no, there would still only be 7 days.
Quick question for the DM out of character. 'Cause
Sure.
I know some DMs runs differently. How are you running material components for spells?
What was that?
How are you running material components for spells?
Hero components for spells.
Because I mean, I have the ones for my starting spells worked into my like starting materials and stuff, so
Yeah.
I'm just wondering.
Yeah, I'll let you decide on that. We haven't had a wizard yet, so I haven't really thought about it.
I'll just use material components. That'll be useful for.
So today
Just
is
fun.
Getsuyobi. So these are the Japanese calendar days. Uh, Um, which there are characters named after it in the world.
Shoulder.
The
Oh, I just
Okay.
look up Japanese weekdays.
Yeah. So today is basically the equivalent of Monday.
All right.
Oh, man.
Also, Dupe writes down their real name, which is Zayas.
Okay. I think I'll just stick to Dupe then. I think it's a bit easier for me to pronounce. What are you exactly? I can't see your face, and I don't want to be rude.
Dupe writes down Tiefling.
Ah, I see. Yeah. Okay.
See,
What
Tarek
was
isn't
the?
really paying attention to what's going on, so he kind of just hears you talk to yourself. Cause like I know Dupe is there, but like I haven't been paying attention because I've been doing my own thing. Then I kind of like look towards you confusedly, towards Juno. You
What? It's
okay?
a valid question. I don't.
Are you okay?
Am I okay? Yeah, I'm fine. I don't know why I wouldn't be.
All right.
You okay?
Yeah, it's sort of talking to yourself.
No, I'm talking to Dupe. I gave him some paper to write on.
So Dupe
Oh,
starts drawing again.
all right. Carry on.
So Dupe's like swinging their legs on the stool while drawing.
All right, you can keep that paper, and I'm gonna go do other things, but please just when you're done, make sure that you get my ink and my quill back to me.
Dupe just gives like a small nod.
Okay, I'm gonna head to the shop.
All
Oh,
right.
finally, I can do
There are
stuff.
multiple different shops.
Yeah.
There's a blacksmith, market. There's even like a small tent.
Um, Interesting. Uh,
There's
I'm
also a
going to
stables
head.
area to kind of like when adventurers come by to enjoy the tavern. But yeah, that one doesn't really apply to you guys.
Doesn't it though?
Well, you guys aren't guests, and you guys don't really have a horse.
I mean,
Tarek is not
sure,
gonna go to
but
the shops. He restocked last time, so but it's your first time, so go ahead.
um, okay. Well, as are you like? I'd like to talk to Juno if possible. If you walk, I mean, I'm kind of sitting there, kind of waiting for you guys to do something.
No, yeah. I walk out, so if you want to talk to me, that's
Okay. Well, when we meet up, I'd like to, just obviously greet you officially because it's been what, like a day that we haven't seen each other, and then
yeah, I guess.
ask if you found anything interesting. I don't know. I mean, obviously, just like conversation bullshit. But then I'd like to point out that there are stables, which means there is a way out. We should look into that.
Yeah, I here's the thing. I'm still in my like data gathering phase. So I'm still trying to like figure out exactly what's going on and all that junk. Um, so I think I'm just gonna look around a bit more, try and understand the situation.
That's fine. Honestly, I didn't do any research gathering. I just did threat assessment, and then I went to bed last night. So,
Mm.
well, based upon the story. So
All right. Will you guys
just
do a perception
noticed the
check
stables. Sure.
with advantage because it's kind of obvious?
Because it's kind of obvious.
Yeah.
That's an 18.
18. All right.
Or
Gambit does not need to make this one. He already is aware of this.
um, I got a 10, and it's net -1 for perception. I don't know what advantage means.
You roll twice and take the larger number.
Okay, rolling twice. I got a 17.
17.
Yeah, so 17.
All right. You two see people walking in and out of exit. It's like a staircase that goes to a door that leads to the outside world.
I'll walk up to it and try to walk out.
All right. As soon as you get to the staircase, you like face first hit this barrier that just feels like a solid wall to you.
Okay, that answers that question. Then I'm gonna walk into the tent after I see that. I want to see what's in the shop or whatever this tent is. You said there was a tent.
The tent. Yes. So an NPC, two NPCs are about to show up. One of them I do not have any character design for. We've never really made one, but I do have a pretty good description of them. The other one I am going to describe for the viewers, not show to the viewers. There's nothing wrong with character design. It's just the art thing that I used. I don't really like using for actual official stuff. Um, but just so that you, the players, can get a better visual. But so I'm just gonna give like a really detailed description of them. So the art's just not a style that I want to. It's not a style that I like too much, but it helps describe the character because I use this engine since I do not know how to. Since I'm not the best artist.
Okay.
So both of them for the viewers are going to be heavily described. One of them you guys will get to see, kind of poorly design of them. So you guys enter this tent, and it is like very much bigger on the inside. There are like it goes down both ways. You guys can't even see the end, and it's just full of mystical items. At the front, it has like mystical creatures in cages, and next to the desk, you see a little girl in a cage. Um, she's the one with a poor design, so I'm going to put that in the thing and also start describing her.
Are you moral checking me again? Damn it!
Yes. One of the characters failed this moral check in the original campaign and just kept on freaking out whenever they saw something like this and tried picking a fight with a god.
Oh, interesting.
Gambit was there for that. Where is this NPC? My god. I was looking at the art earlier. Like, I know it exists. Where is it? What the hell? What?
remember, Mr. Eric has to leave soon, so
Yeah.
be wary of time.
Well, I had the art like pulled up, and now it's just gone. Okay. Cool, I guess. That that kind of sucks. All right, cool. I guess I'll just give a description. She's kind of an elf, like child. Has red hair and her eyes kind of look like a sunset with, like red sunset with like most of the eyes are red, but the bottom kind of glistens into a yellow. And then you see the guy walks out from the back, and he's got a so he's kind of like shining a bit of a golden color, and he's got horns, like small little demon horns, and he does not have a face. He's kind of like a blank slate kind of looking guy. Looks like he's just made of pure energy. Hello, I am the merchant. How can I help you?
Can I do something?
Sure.
I'd like to. Uh, I have the ability to speak telepathically to people, but it's only one way. So I'd like to speak telepathically to this girl that's in the cage,
All
and
right.
I'm gonna say to her in her mind, "Hey, this is the guy that's wearing the suit. I know that you can hear me and you can't respond, but if you can understand me, please blink twice."
She blinks twice.
Say, "Okay, I'm gonna have you blink once for no and twice for yes. Got it?"
She nods.
Okay. Are you okay? Are you okay?
What the?
She blinks for no.
I'm in here too, right? This is the
Do
tent.
you need us to help you?
Yes.
Is this guy dangerous?
Yes.
Okay.
So, am I in here too? Am I in this tent as well? This is a tent, right? We're in the tent.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know he followed me in. Anyway,
Yo, I found the art.
to
I say to her in her brain, "Okay, we're gonna try and get you out of this. Just stay calm."
Yeah, art design. I forgot she's wearing like a small red dress, and also she has two like scars on her face that looks like something's cut her.
moral checking me more, are we? So me
Yes.
not knowing what's happening at all, I'm gonna just immediately strike up conversation and ask him about his. Oh, that's gross. Why would you use that?
Yeah, I don't like it. It's just I don't know how to use. I don't know how to make art, so that's the best way I can translate what a character looks like.
Okay, cool. Anyway,
If people were
I, s-
to
I
like
just
be willing to, I've had people offer to do drawings for me, but then usually whenever I ask for a drawing, they say, I'm not, I don't know," which causes an issue because I have NPCs and kind of need to have art done.
yeah, I could do. I mean, I could draw, or I could do AI renditions. I'll do both, just on my own time. I'll let you know. Anyway, I'm gonna strike up conversation with this dude. That is, he said he spoke when he came out, correct?
Well, last time I tried doing AI for a character design in this campaign, I almost had the players kill me. Mainly
Okay.
Gambit.
Mainly Gambit. I'm really good with AI. Like just
Well, he just hates the
finessing.
concept of AI art.
Well, and he probably doesn't like what I sent him earlier. Then I wasted 9 whole tokens, and I didn't know that was you. So fuck you, Gambit. I think Gambit's not here because he's like
I fuck. I've been muted. It's fine. I said
you
like
have
2
been.
things.
You said like 2 things.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
He's just not in the scene, so he's checked out for now.
Yeah.
Fuck your opinion on AI. It's cool, and I'd like to ask the man like what his like just ask him about his shop, what he sells, what is his, just like you know, like when you walk into some place, you're like,
Yeah.
oh, this is cool. Like
I
what
sell
is
pretty
this?
much any adventuring item.
I see.
I even sell
I see.
pets, and I even run an adoption center in here.
Totally not slavery. Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
Can I
don't
make
worry
an
about it.
investigation check?
Sure.
I
Please.
want to see if this girl bears the mark of a participant.
All right.
Oh shit, that's a good idea.
That is a 17.
She has no mark.
Okay. I'm gonna speak telepathically to the goblin.
To Goblet.
Gab.
First off, a name. Say it.
I refuse to. I'm sorry.
To
I just
Goblin.
don't feel comfortable doing so.
Can you at least make a cool nickname then? Like if you're
Okay.
not gonna say the
Tried
name.
to last time.
I asked you what a nickname was I could call you, and then you just made a dumb joke. And I was like, okay, I guess I won't.
Better nickname. Okay.
Can I just call you
Continue.
Green Boy?
That's okay. I'm chill with that.
Okay. I'm gonna telepathically speak to Green Boy, and I'm gonna say to him, "Hey, I'm borrowing your thieves' tools. Can
Oh
you
my
distract
God,
this guy?
I don't have thieves' tools.
You don't. You're a
Well,
rogue.
I know. I took the Explorer pack instead. I wanted them.
Oh my goodness. You idiot.
I almost felt like warning him when he chose the Explorer's pack, but I'm like, I'll let him figure it out.
Okay, fine. Then I'm gonna say.
I don't know how any of this works. I've never played a rogue before. So
No,
and
it's
then
okay.
Ash was just like, "Oh, they're fine. You can use those." I'm like,
I'm gonna
"Okay, cool."
I'm gonna say, okay, can you distract this guy and get him to look away from the cage in his mind?
Yeah. So you said that this tent was like long.
Yeah. On the outside, it
Well,
looks very small, but
I'd like to ask him. Oh, do you sell bags of holding? I've been in the market for one for quite some time.
yes, we do.
Where would those be? Hopefully.
I'll bring some out from the back. So he goes into the back.
Okay. While he's gone, I'm gonna try and very quickly. I have a small knife that I have. It's not a dagger, but it's just like a little knife. I'm wondering if I can pick that lock. Very quickly. I do have
Okay.
proficiency in thieves' tools. Am I able to use that even though they're not thieves' tools? It's just
Sure.
You have proficiency. Why wouldn't you have some? Jerk.
Ooh. Okay, so carry
that
on.
that is a 14 plus 2, so 16. I'm just gonna try to very quickly pick this lock on this cage.
All right.
While he's doing that, I'd like to position myself in a way that I can kind of see him before he enters, like, the room again.
Okay.
And then obviously carry on. And then whenever, I guess I could make a perception, kind of just like to see like when he shows up.
Yep. So as you're unlocking the thing, you feel a hand on your shoulder from behind.
Oh no.
I'm sorry, but that's about 5 gold.
I
Huh?
turn around as the guy isn't the dude behind me. This is somebody else.
It's the merchant.
Uh,
He seems to have teleported behind you.
Teleports behind you. Oh my motion day.
Oh my
and I say, oh, sorry.
Oh, by
I
the way,
didn't
so
see.
this guy still did have to make a perception check to see if he would notice you. He got a nat 20 on perception,
I,
Oh damn.
and he has a plus 30.
Oh shit.
okay. Um, I say, I didn't see a price tag, so I thought it was fine if I, you know, let her out.
Dig yourself out of this hole that you've trapped
Hmm.
yourself in.
Makes sense. He puts on a sign that says 5 gold.
Okay.
These pets, if you want one, are about 2 gold for the wolves. You notice he's selling some like very exotic animals. Um, like he's selling puppies of probably the most dangerous wolf species, which is known as a shadow crawler. They are basically wolves that can. They're known as the wolves of destruction, and
Is this sorry, go ahead.
it's a well-known world thing mechanic, which is why I'm letting you know. These wolves they can like hop into shadows and then hop out of shadows elsewhere. So they basically have like long range teleportation as long as there's a shadow there. And they also get very protective over people who they think are they see as in their tribe. Um, and when one gets angered enough, it will go into what's known as rampage mode and will turn about like um, become like 20 feet tall, an adult one.
Question for the DM, out of character.
Yes.
Have you seen the anime that time I got reincarnated as a slime?
No.
No? Okay, cool. Carry on.
Okay.
I'm also still waiting for my bag.
Your keg's in your room.
His,
This was established last time.
I said bag.
Oh, bag.
BAG.
Yeah. Um, sorry there. I misheard you. So then he just like holds out a. No more of that. Put the drink back. Stop using that while we're recording. All right. So, um,
Just got one.
he then um brings out a bag of holding. It's the same price as before.
I can't remember what the price was.
It was Noah who came up with the price of what would be fair for a bag of holding. What was it again?
like somewhere between 100 and 500 gold, according to regular D&D. So I'd probably go closer to the 100 range.
All right, so probably like 1 gold.
Wait, okay.
Wait, what did you say?
Said 100 to like 500, so I'd probably go closer to the 100 range though, because it's in
Yeah.
D&D uncommon magical items. 100 gold, not $100.
Oh, 100 gold. Okay.
Yeah, it's
Well,
irresponsive,
somebody didn't steal all my gold.
but that's
Fucking
because like
prick.
in normal D&D, it's expected that you're getting like a fair inflow of cash by doing jobs and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't gotten any extra money other than from Gambit. That was what?
You would have gotten money from
Pieces.
cleaning the stables if you weren't horrible at it.
He
No,
he
that
wasn't
was the
bad
other
at
one.
it. He just didn't go.
I just didn't go.
Oh, that was the other guy.
I bought beer instead.
Yep.
Damn, that's rough. How much gold did you guys get when you went?
I got 4 silver.
A lot. Okay, cool. So, yeah, I'm just gonna look at the bag for a minute and then ultimately just say, I don't like the look of this one, unfortunately. I think I'll pass.
All right. Have a lovely day. Is there anything else I can get you?
You said that backwards. Um, I don't really know. You have weapons. What weapons does he have?
Um, the same ones. Here he's not really selling weapons because there's a blacksmith nearby that would probably be really mad at him.
Oh, okay, cool. Then yeah, I'll just take my leave.
All right.
And I'll wait outside the tent for names are on the back of my paper for Juno to come out.
I'd like uh I'd like to go up to him and say, so 5 gold, right, for the girl.
Yes.
Yeah, you think maybe you could drop your price a little bit? I'm not necessarily I don't have the funds for that, but
Let's say 4 gold.
ooh, yeah, that's still not
Can
gonna
I
do
hear
it for
this?
me. I
Can't go lower than that.
can't go lower than that.
Can I hear this, Ash?
Sure.
Okay.
Maybe something I can do for you to alleviate the price.
As I hear that, I'd like to walk back in and pull Juno aside.
Okay,
Okay.
I'll go aside with you.
Uh, in whispers, I say, I don't think that's a good idea, and I'd like to hand you 5 gold.
I okay. I guess I'll walk back in and I'll say, um, I'll say, well, turns out I've just had a bout of funding. So I can afford it now. Here's
Take
4
4 gold.
gold,
Yeah.
as we agreed.
All right. Thank you. He then unlocks the cage and lets her out.
And then I'll just walk out of the store.
You have gained child.
I will give 1 gold back to the green boy.
Okay. At this point, I'd like to walk back to the bar to talk with names Tarek.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, he's still at the bar. He's not eating anymore. He's finished his food, but he's writing stuff in his little notebook.
Okay, cool. Hey Tarek. Just had a fun visit the shop. We have bought a child.
Hmm?
Hmm?
I'll
It's
walk
a
in
kid.
behind him.
Yeah. And then I'll point to the child.
Oh, good heavens!
Uh, so anyway, I noticed via Juno walking directly into it. There's a barrier. You know anything about that?
Yeah, that's what stops us from leaving. As I said, I don't think that every place has a barrier. Um, which is why I'm looking through the dungeons, hoping that there's one where they maybe forgot to do something.
See? And
So
go ahead.
no, I was just gonna say. So we don't know how to escape.
No,
That's what we're trying to figure out.
But like, we don't even get any sort of instruction, as in like, oh, if you complete this many dungeons, then I'll let you leave. Like we don't know that there's even an end in sight for this.
nope. I've been here for about a month.
Ugh.
I've done a dungeon every single day.
Dupe writes down that they've been here for a year.
Yeah.
I'll look at the kid and I'll say, okay, so why did he have you locked up? You know, I understand people are just cruel, but is there something special about you that's, makes you more valuable than just a random kid?
No, he does that to all the kids. I was just the current one on display. You could have asked for another if you wanted.
Oh, well,
Yeah, I make it a habit not to go in there.
Juno, Juno, Juno just got coaxed into buying child.
you can leave, by the way, if you want. Like, I'm not
I'm a
gonna
kid. Where
force
am I
you
gonna
to.
go?
I don't know. If you
Hey
feel
man,
that
you bought
it's
the kid. I just supplied a little bit of extra spendage for you.
if you feel that it's safer for you to stay with us, then that's totally fine by me. But just know that you're welcome to go whenever you want.
Okay.
All right. Glad we got that sorted out.
Well, all I'm hearing is that we better get some more fundage because we're gonna need to buy some more kids. Because Ash is gonna guilt trip us into it later.
No, not again.
Anyway,
I I'm gonna give you some advice. Stay out of there. Don't adopt any more kids. It becomes we've seen it become an addiction.
buy kids.
Stop buying children. We've seen it get really bad to the point where someone blew up a mermaid so that they could take their child because they got just so addicted to adopting children.
It's it's not that I want a bunch of children. It's that I want them to not be, caged and locked up anymore. Because it's not right.
I totally agree, which is why I supplied you with the money. But I don't know. How many kids does he have in that tent? Let me ask that. We didn't
You're
really get a number.
1 second. Let
How
me
many
actually.
kids did we witness?
1 moment.
Huh?
Well, you didn't see any, but here, let me just kind of.
God damn.
About 16.
16? You would need a lot of gold.
So
I'll
we
leave
need
the children
64
alone.
gold. We need 64 gold to buy them all.
Oh, we need a stack of gold? I got you. Hold up, I'll be right back.
You guys just open an orphanage after this?
I mean,
Again, they're free to go whenever they want. I. They are their own person. They can do what they want. If they choose to follow us, that's their choice.
technically. Um, or hear me out, with our combined forces, we can buy a ton of kids, make a little army, give them like gear and stuff, and then we just have a unit.
I
Because
That
believe
sounds
that's
like
a
a bad
war
idea.
crime.
a war crime in real life, absolutely. In a make-believe world, I don't think so.
Tarek is going to stand up. He's like
Stand
he like hops down from the stool, which the drop to the ground is taller than he is, and he's gonna go find uh Shayla.
All right.
We could recruit Shayla to our cause, I bet you Shayla's got plenty. Shayla's got a duck. Shayla's got a duck, and kids love ducks.
You could probably hire her as like a babysitter.
Actually, that's not a bad idea.
That's a really good idea.
I want to also go find Shayla.
Okay. I got it. Ready for this? So, Shayla, babysitter, right? We each make sure that we all have access to each other's rooms, right? And then when we all go off and do our dungeons or whatever, if it's required, which I think it is, uh, she can either watch them, or if she has to do it, one of us can watch the kid or kids, depending on how many we decide to set free. And then we just make this whole like, and then we get political with it, right? We have all these kids. We're like, oh, we're the we're we're parenting these children, and we know that we're supposed to do dungeons, but it's getting out of hand with all of our kids that we own, and then we guilt trip the Riddle Master into letting all of us go,
Yo.
and then we're free, and then we have, and then we can help the kids either find their way home, or I'm just saying, like, this is a good plan. What do you think? What are you guys thinking? You in? Because we'd have to get gold, right? 64 gold is obviously not going to be easy, but with a lot of kids, and if the Riddle Master has a heart, we could do this. Gambit's mind is turning. He's getting in with it. Can I get a from Juno?
Sorry, I was just thinking about buying a bottomless bottle of coffee uh, to deal with this.
To deal with this bullshit.
That's a real magic item in an
Yeah.
actual D&D, by the way.
Nyx
That's
actually had a similar item, if you remember. Except it was a bottomless thing of vodka,
Excuse me.
or well, they called it like an elvish potato
yeah.
ale.
Well,
Is this a
Strider
thing for beer?
Strider had an infinite health potion too, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. I want a in like a bottomless cup of beer, or a mug of beer, because I'd have to get through my keg first, right? But at that point, I would have enough money to buy it, hopefully. But we're focusing on the kids, guys. Let's calm down.
No, I'm not so sure about the kid angle, but a
The kid angle. You don't want to free.
way
You don't
to
want to
get
save
out.
the children.
It's not what I said. I said your plan was stupid.
No, you said you don't want to save the children.
That's not what I
You're
said.
stupid.
No, I think you're assuming a lot about the Riddle Master.
I'm not assuming anything. I'm just saying, if homie got a heart, he let the guys with all the kids go. You gotta take care of these
If
kids.
he had a heart, he would be putting us through dangerous trials for entertainment.
Look, man, I just the guy. I don't know
If he had a
what
heart,
his
I don't think he'd let that guy sell his children. I think he'd go and take them.
Okay, well, what do we do? What do we do from here?
I
I'm
wanna
out of
go
ideas.
buy a bottomless pot of coffee.
Pot? You're buying a whole pot?
Well, it's a bottle of boundless coffee. It's a real D&D item, and I want it.
Who's this lady above Kidba or Kivda?
Right. That is now a person showing up. She is Bobby Bobberson's assistant.
Oh, okay, cool.
So she's kind of working the bar.
I
She kind of cute.
I know, right? Someone call the bar. Anyway, I'd like to talk to this assistant lady person thing. I don't know what she is. She looks like a human.
Yep. All right. So you go up to Shavari, and she's just kind of like pouring people drinks and stuff, kind of working. Hello, can I help you with anything?
How old is she?
She's about like she's pretty young. Looks about like 17 or 18.
Interesting. Uh, beer, beer, please.
Right away, she starts pouring you a beer.
Okay. And then, you know what? I don't want to. So I want to ask her because she's been here probably longer, and Mister I'm too good to save the kids doesn't want to help with anything. So I want to ask her about the Riddle Master's morals.
Um,
You guys are really, really good at talking. You know that?
um, so he's asking about the Riddlemaster's flaws,
No, like his morals. Like,
his morals.
hey, I bought a kid. Do you think the Riddle Master would let us go if I told him I needed to take care of her?
Of she kind of like leans in and whispers of what I've noticed. Most of the guests don't notice this, but he seems to be pretty harsh and does not seem to have any morals. He's put kids in these trials before. I've seen as young as 5 put in here.
Vindication. So it would be
What?
it would be better. I mean, I obviously didn't hear that, so I won't say anything. But if he wants to tell us that, then fine.
Okay, cool. All right.
All right, unless you want to keep that info to yourself, because you know your pride's hurt or whatever. But
My pride's hurt. Kill yourself. Who left? Oh, sorry.
I did.
Realize we're all in here. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's
I
why I
said,
left
okay, okay.
the Discord. Is
Cool,
messing
and
with my
then-
audio.
Yeah, I say okay, thank you, and then I walk away. Unless I have to pay for the beer. Do I have to pay for the beer?
Yes. Actually, wait, no.
Okay.
This is
Bob-
Bobby
Bob-
Bobberson's stand, which gives the participants free food and drinks.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll take a dozen sausages.
I'm down with it. Let's get as much.
All right, he starts
It's
making
free,
it.
right?
Yeah, he starts
Hell
making it
yeah.
for you. Now I see why you guys were so quiet. It's because Discord was messing with my audio.
I see.
Oh.
Now you guys are just extremely loud.
Fantastic. See, chat. This is how we fix stuff. We learn, and we fix it, and we don't make these mistakes anymore because we are bigger men now. So I walk back up to Juno, and express that my original plan probably won't work. But what do you think we should do with the kid?
I don't know. Really, I want to leave it up to her because, you know, she can do whatever she wants. If she wants to follow us, she can. It's dangerous. Over at her, and I'll just say, you know, if you want to, like, stay, like, in my room and just chill in there while we're off doing dungeon stuff, so you can stay safe, you're totally welcome to. My door is open for you.
Well, just kind of like walks behind you guys. What you guys doing?
Wait, who?
Jayla.
Oh, Shayla.
I was getting ready.
I look at Shayla. I'm like, hey, can you watch this child for me?
Sure.
I have
Sorry, go ahead.
here, and I'll hand her a piece of paper and my ink and quill, and I'll say, you can go draw in my room if you want. That's what kids like to do, right? Kids like drawing.
Wait, have you gotten your that back from Homeboy yet? Even from Mr. Dupe? You're offering it to the child, but I don't think you've gotten it back from him.
Well, I don't know. I feel like a lot of time passed, so I was just like, I assumed Dupe had already gotten done using it.
Okay, cool. I just wanted to make sure that we were tying up loose ends for the viewers. So at that point, I'd like to stare directly at Shayla, and just with the most like outrageous like gasp, you can speak.
Yes.
And I say this, Juno, because when we were in the dungeon, she kept her mouth shut the whole time and basically. Oh wait, no, never mind. Because she told us about the duck. I remember she told us about the duck. I remember like for half the time that we were in the dungeon, she was basically just like not there or not talking to us.
Yeah.
But she told us about the duck.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, you're good. Yeah. Tarek is like putting on his like little
This is
pack,
why-
you know.
Guys, this is why I take notes. This is why I said there is women on my paper.
Yeah.
Can talk. Cool. Okay, so I would like instead to say this is Juno, by the way, because the rooms are marked by our names. So the only way she would have known where your room even was is by your name.
Yeah, makes sense.
Now, yeah, and then she can do whatever she wants now.
You know, Tarek is all geared up. He kind of just walks into the room that says participants only.
I say, you're Shayla, right? Can you watch this kid?
Yeah, I'll watch them.
Okay, perfect. I'm gonna preload a bolt into my crossbow that's on my arm, and then I'll walk through the door as well.
All right. Do you go as well?
Was I told about the room? I just see these guys walking in. I don't think I was told about the room.
No, Turk told us about it. He did.
Before I walked away or after?
Before.
Okay.
It was at the very, very beginning.
Okay, cool. I guess. Yeah, I guess I'll walk into the room too. Let's get this.
Yeah, and then Dupe goes in as well.
I see.
Okay.
Cool. So what happens, Mr. DM? Also, thank you, Shayla, for watching the child. We appreciate you.
A spell of here, let me pull it. Power word sleep is initiated because you guys don't have much HP. You are immediately knocked out. For the
we don't
elf,
have a half elf.
yeah, for the the half elf isn't here actually. So yeah, you guys are just knocked out.
Well, what about Mr.
Isn't power word
Mr.
sleep single target?
Well, I guess yeah. The fog would be here. The whole like sleep thing. Power word sleep would be used on you, Gambit.
Because
I'm a southern halfling, so I have advantage on saves against like poison and stuff. So
Oh,
All right,
okay.
so you
I
guys
was like, I mean,
make a Constitution
always-
saving throw.
You can always just say that he's casting power word sleep as a twin spell twice as a sorcerer.
True.
I got a 13, and what is this for?
To see if you are knocked
Constitution.
out.
Constitution saving throw?
Not saving.
That's a 20.
Yeah.
That's
Yes.
a 22.
Oh God. All right, so
God.
you're just kind of while other people are knocked out. You can also choose not to roll and just have it be your character goes to sleep.
No, I want to try to survive this time.
But yeah, you guys can try.
I immediately got targeted with the power word sleep. So I'm
You're
out.
just out. They're just like, we're not making this mistake again. Sleep, bitch.
All right, so you guys are awake. You guys can just kind of interact around the room, check out the sleeping bodies, and throughout this, make more checks.
I'd like to. I'd like to just make a basic perception check.
All right.
Yeah, me too.
Oh no, that's not.
Oh
Good.
no.
That's a 8.
You don't see shit.
Perception. I got 8 as well. Wait, no, I got 9. Sorry, it's -1. 9.
Yeah, you guys don't see anything.
Okay, cool. Just a room with gas. Maybe an exit that we didn't see. Who knows? Anyway, Constitution.
I've got to go. So
Yeah.
I just assume
Your character will
it's
just be in
a
another
different
dungeon. Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Alright,
Sorry,
have a good
guys.
one.
I wanted to do a dungeon with you, but I have to go.
I might
See ya.
not be able to stay too much longer either. We might have to actually just start back up in the dungeon together.
Yeah, I think that might be the best idea.
You
Alright,
guys
cool,
want to
yeah.
just end it here?
Because
Yeah, we should.
Yeah.
Because
Alright.
we can all play together.
To be fair,
I
this is
rolled-
about the same. We're at about the same length point as the first session.
Yeah.
So yeah. We'll end the session there.
Yeah. I got knocked the fuck out, by the way. Because
I got
it's
another. I got a
Constitution.
19. I got a nat
Alright.
20.
Yo.
I got
That's
I got a 5.
Yeah, he finally passed out. All right. Anyways.
Let's go. Yeah, dude, he was rolling.
Good
and rolling.
constitution.
All right. You guys have a good one.
Yeah.
That was a series of trials, 3rd episode.
Bye. I'm gonna go get on my horse.
Oh yeah, do you like my maps, Noah?